If you have to be successful, you need to follow your passion.
Just like you said, you're moving towards that particular direction. Yes, money is vital, money is good as a reward, but it's not everything. I'm not all about money. To clear that.
Overthinking is allowed in success.
One more time.
Overthinking is allowed in success.
Don't forget that you being successful doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be an entrepreneur.
You don't have to give up, no matter how tough it gets.
Be on the way, start with what you have, and then when you start, stay with it.
A relaxed setting.
Candid conversation.
How to make it in Nigeria.
We learn from each other's experiences.
We learn from each other's experiences.
We learn from each other's experiences.
Your job.
Your career.
Your business.
Your personal journey.
Fireside Chats by New Path.
Fireside Chats by New Path.
Fireside Chat by New Path.
Let's talk. My name is Tamilore. I am the founder of New Path Success Institute, and I'm welcoming everyone. We're really excited to have the first edition of our Fireside Chats. So what are Fireside Chats? Really relaxed settings where we invite young people like yourselves who are entrepreneurs, professionals, people just doing amazing things in their space, and we invite them to talk about the kinds of questions that are on your minds, on every young person in Nigeria's mind. Today's theme is an exciting one. We're going to be answering the question, is it really possible to succeed in Nigeria? Table shaker, yeah. I don't know how you feel about it, but let's know.
Success is basically being able to achieve your aim or goal in life.
Okay, being able to achieve your aim and your goal.
Yeah, accomplishment of your aim and goal.
Accomplishment of your own aim and goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Achieving, you have to have what you want to attain.
Yes.
Things that you're going for, things you're gunning for, and then staying with it, the process, and then getting those results.
Okay.
And you have your targets, and all those things, and then you're actually achieving them. So you're a successful person because you can actually get through all the obstacles and everything, and then achieve those goals that you set.
I feel like the world gives us this idea that there's one picture of success. You either be like Jay-Z, who has a lot of money, or have a lot of. She says she disagrees, so she disagrees. So I think that what I'm hearing from the audience is that success is based on what we define. Being able to say, I have vision and fulfilling.
You work towards it. Have a set goal, work towards achieving it, and not giving up. That's how I see success.
Because I'll add that our giftings are different. In every individual has something different, unique that he or she brings to the table. So I can now tie my gifts, which are people inclined, or
to someone else.
Yes, inclined to someone who is agricultural,
inclined.
Yeah. So someone has to have a farm, while I have to train the people on the farm.
And you'll be successful in different areas.
Yeah. So that's technically, you can't have just one picture or stereotype and target success. The standard for each, let's say, area or each, kind of work, a field, is different. For instance, the agricultural sector requires you to be at the farm, requires some kind of, and then production, industrialization and all of that. And then service, where just like she has HR and everything. So all the standards all the fields require different standards, and then you can't, a farmer doesn't have to look a certain way, as if I would say. His appearance doesn't matter, to his, they don't care, his products don't care that he looks good. But there are some kind of fields that require you to look a certain way. So yeah, success is defined differently for different people.
Also, it's basically you having that feeling of fulfillment inside you. You understand? Because that's like you actually seeing it that you're achieving what you set already. Okay, so basically it doesn't tell if it's because you're rich or whatsoever. Yeah, it's part of success to be rich or wealthy and all that. But if you're able to like impact and you're seeing it that it's working, that is you on the goal. Like that's you on it already. So I feel success can be, defined in many ways.
That's interesting. So let me just throw this boner in there. Is it possible to be successful at the goals that you set and not make money?
Oh yeah.
Did I just throw in a table shaker?
I think success has a reward. He mentioned one of the rewards, personal satisfaction and fulfillment. Another reward is money. You have to, and your gifts are personal to you, but for everyone else to see and appreciate your gifts, they have to see that
You're
bringing
personal.
something to the table. So success needs money. It has to show.
But not all the
Not
time.
entirely.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Because we'll say that a teacher's reward is in what?
Heaven.
Is in heaven. But you walk around, and I have a teacher that, well, bless her darling heart, she passed when we were still in school, but she left a mark in my life, and I'm sure that if she was alive to watch this, she'll be proud that, oh, I brought this girl up. So it might not be tangible in form of substance or money rewards, but she can see someone. I watch a series, Suits, sorry, and then there was this episode that what's her name? Oh, Samantha. Samantha was representing her foster mom who brought her up and made her technically who she. At the end of the day, by the time they got to the judge to get a verdict or whatever it was at the end of the matter, she said, "You're lucky to have this girl, this lawyer, on your side." And the lawyer Samantha now said, "I am lucky that I'm here. I'm here because of her." That was that woman's reward. Believe me, she was poor, broke at that time.
Yeah.
So to a large extent, yes, money is vital, money is good as a reward, but it's not everything.
I agree actually.
Okay.
Seriously, because let me go to the side of how many professors are billionaires? Do you understand? But professors have actually made billionaires.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody needs to make.
Do you understand?
That is like, I'm not.
No. I know she likes money because all her interior is money, Yeah. But I mean, just look at it from many angles, and then you see that sometimes it's not really the money. Money, of course, is needed to sustain yourself, to survive, and all that. But let it not be that your success, as in the final level of it, is money. Man.
Money, okay.
So
okay.
what do you leave behind when you're gone?
Okay.
Do you get?
Okay.
I keep wondering one thing. No offense with the youth, okay? If Dangote goes tomorrow,
Okay.
will he still be number one?
If he does what?
If it leaves.
Snap,
If
snap.
he leaves
Roses
seats,
snapping her finger.
right?
Like
If
snap,
he leaves,
snap, snap.
if he leaves the seats tomorrow and
Yeah.
hands over to maybe a success or something,
Yeah.
will that, richest man status still
Wow.
be there? So ask yourself.
Just like I think that's why we're talking. So we can build, capacity to help other people know that there is room.
Okay.
The reason why Dangote, well, we don't know that for sure. But there's hope.
Someone said shout out to Grandeur.
Oh wow.
So there is hope that he has trained someone to be his successor. Yes, his protege.
Okay.
Because success, I'm not all about money. To clear that, I'm not all about money. Success also has the part of leaving a legacy, just like we're all saying, and that's why I think we're where we are in Nigeria, because we don't know how to leave a legacy. But back to being Dangote and everything, if he's wise, it's just wisdom to say, okay, I leave my principles. I lay it down. I teach someone to go through the process and actually grow like I have grown being Dangote now.
Yeah.
I think someone will even do better than he has, because it's like a seed. You sow the seed,
for the next generation to build. So if he has someone that he has really trained and then transferred himself into or poured himself into, I think he can even do better than we have here.
Okay. So
Thank you. I'll let Amaka the final words and move on to the next question.
You know, judging by what you people are saying, I will take it to be that one can be successful but not rich or wealthy.
yeah.
Okay.
Because you're saying you're not about the money, you just want to be successful in what you do.
Yeah.
So how do you put it out to people that, oh, this is a right path to if I'm not seeing the result of what you're doing, everything boils down to me, I'm sorry, but everything boils down to what is coming out of it.
Yeah.
You can't say you're a makeup artist, you're a successful one at that, but they're not, I don't know how to put it, people are not feeling the vibe. So to me, I think it's somewhat tied around money. That's what I feel.
So
Can we go back to that a bit? I'll drag just 1 minute.
You should be at the last.
Calm down.
Ladies,
She
like,
used
when you talk, every time you talk,
makeup.
Ladi wants to talk.
Yeah.
She used makeup, right?
Okay.
And you can see sometimes like a makeup studio that is so it has everything, like everything. In fact, when you enter, you're already made up.
Yeah.
You understand? But when they touch you, after you come out of the ring light, you're like, is this me?
Yeah.
No, I mean like in the other way, not fine anymore.
Which woman says that? I don't know anything.
Nah, look, there are many makeup artists out there.
They're not great.
There are some who they are just on the streets, but when they touch you, it's like the Lord just blessed your face.
Yes.
And then
Face
some
beats.
just have so success actually is not really, you know, the money, but then sometimes it's just what that person has actually
That means
worked
you're
on.
simply
It's
following
still
your passion.
back to the
me.
self. Do you
Because
understand?
if you do,
Hey.
sorry.
Let's round this up. You might be able to bring it up again in the next one, but let's round
Alright.
this up. Someone said to me once, and I never forget it. The person said, when you add value, money will come to you.
Exactly.
So in many ways, apart from fulfilling your dreams, I think that success is also about being able to add value and impact people. And the money might, there's that saying that we don't always reap where we sow. So sometimes the money doesn't come where we sow.
Yeah.
But I think that when there's value, money comes. And that's where I personally would like to encourage young people to move to when they think about success, is adding value beyond just satisfying yourself and that self-fulfillment. How are you adding value to another person's
who
life
wants to do the same thing you're doing?
Exactly, or in any way, just add value. And from I was getting what Amaka was saying about money. Money shouldn't be the goal, I don't think. But when you're running a business or a service, money is a goal setter. It's like a tool. It keeps you. It's a way. It helps you measure your value in some way. It helps you. It's not perfectly. It can be. It can be. It's not the only yardstick. But you can, if you're wise about it, you can sort of use money as your yardstick to sort of measure your growth over time, measure the way people value your services. I think that marketing is important with whatever you're doing. So if you don't have that money sense, you're just going to keep doing what you're doing for your pockets, for your own satisfaction. But if there's a money goal, you put marketing into the picture. Somehow. Because sometimes, like I was telling someone the other day, your gifts are not just for you.
Right.
Somebody needs to receive what you have. And sometimes we need to market, we need to spread beyond our immediate environment, because somebody needs what you have. And sometimes money is what keeps us sort of afloat and keeps us centered on that aim of.
Can I just say something briefly?
Okay, fine now. It's my fault.
A lot of times we're very focused on money is a resource.
Yes. Okay.
We are most of the time focused on that resource as the only resource. There's something called social capital that is worth more than money.
Okay.
Because Yusuf is a photographer, right? I have to pay for his services. But if we have a relationship which is social capital, he will do work for me while I do work for him, and we don't have to exchange currency. Do you understand? That's value, and then it pays for service as well. I'm not saying that money is
But you can't rule that out. You can't rule out the fact that
of course, absolutely. That's why I said money is a tool.
Resource, yeah, it
You
keeps your
use
thing
it as a tool
Yeah.
for what you want to do, the things you want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
But absolutely, we must consider it as a resource, as there are so many other forms of resource. There's human resource, there's social capital, there are other resources that we can tap into. Yeah.